A lot of people have a complete misconception of Tim Tebow, and the reason they do is they've been brainwashed by the national sports media. And the national sports media does have an agenda. Let me tell you, guys, let me just share with you. I've been in the media since I was 19 years old, and if you think that it's a bunch of people out there telling it like it is, shooting straight with just honest brokers just reporting the facts, I'm sorry to tell you, you're sadly mistaken. What it basically is a bunch of people that have an agenda. It's not a traditional American agenda. It's an agenda that's basically the opposite of what Tim Tebow represents. And because of that, they hate the guy, and they're misrepresenting virtually everything about him. And this situation with Jake Plummer is a perfect example of it because, like I say, when I heard that, I read for a week about how Jake Plummer was slamming Tim Tebow, and if all you gotta do is hit Google and you'll read innumerable.
But so you were a product of what they were doing because you had this idea that Plummer, it was just completely going after Tebow. And then you looked into
believe
it.
me, guys, if we were prepping last night, I came in here flamed to respond
no, you were ready.
to Plummer.
But that's a good example of
we sat here in the studio last night, and I said, well, Brian, before we do it, let's listen. I want to hear what he said.
Right.
Listen to the quote. That sounds like a positive quote to me.
No, absolutely. And but like what you did, you actually did your homework, and you read the context, and you saw the complete cut. And it wasn't what they were throwing out there, was it?
In fact, let's listen to it again.
Okay.
Regardless of whether I wish he'd just shut up after a game and go hug his teammates,
Right.
I think he's a winner, and I respect that about him. And I think that when he accepts the fact that we know that he loves Jesus Christ, then I think I'll like him a little better. But I do enjoy. I don't hate him because of that. I just would rather not have to hear it
that every single time. Yeah.
Every time he takes a good snap or he makes a good handoff. Like, I understand, dude, where you're coming from, but he is a baller. He knows how to win. And, when your teammates believe in you, you can do good things. And that's what they're doing. They're winning. And it's fun to see.
See, I don't know what Plummer's issue is, though. He says, I wish he would stop talking about his religion, and then he goes and says, oh, I don't hate him for that. So,
that's big of you,
yeah,
Jake.
you do, dude. Yeah, you do.
That's big of you, Jake.
But
well, Brian, let's hit this. I counted something like 6 different themes there. He's a winner. He's a baller.
he inspires teammates to play better, which their defense, their offensive line, everybody on the Denver Broncos is playing better. Everybody is.
And so that quote, which I would say is at least 50% positive, if not
more.
I would say more.
If not more.
Has been completely spun to be an attack on Tim Tebow.